coming forward in quite restrained style really, but away they go. They do indeed. Spring Ramble leading just about from Odds On Dan, and what a cliche as they come down towards the first of the 18. Crazy Chester starting off at the back, and Squeeze Me didn't look as if she was that keen on the idea and had to be pushed to go and jump it. So again, a very steady pace indeed. Spring Ramble is just about level with Odds On Dan, just ahead of River Rat. They're probably the front three who take off at the second. All over okay. Big Bad Brad has three behind him with his head right down. Having to be pushed along was Hondalia. But just a very, very steady pace indeed as they pass the judge for the first time and go on towards the open ditch. Fence number 3. Odds On Dan. Sam Davis Thomas sitting on this one for the first time. Comes into the ditch in front and jumps it really well from Spring Ramble over second, then River Rat. Again, Squeeze Me wasn't particularly good. Rules of Engagement is probably just about third, or was, but loses it to River Rat. So River Rat and Rules of Engagement, they're third and fourth. Then Big Bahoochie is in 5, What a Cliche is in 6th place, followed by Gonna Get You 7th, Lambrini Princess 8th as they jump the 4th. And then came Big Bahoochie, Squeeze Me, Big Bad Brad, who's held up, is one from last, and also under pretty tight restraint is the 4-year-old Crazy Chester. So they're at the top of the hill, about to run down towards fences 5, 6, 7 and 8 under this revamped layout. Racing down towards the first of them then, Spring Ramble and Tom David, just being headed again by Odds On Dan, who really is jumping out of Sam Davis Thomas's hands. Great leap there. River Rat in 3rd place, and then What a Cliche 4th. And after that one is going to be Big Bahoochie, probably just about to go 5. But he was just slightly out-jumped by Rules of Engagement. Short run to fence 7. Leading Quartet all over it together, and then Rules of Engagement going on from Gonna Get You, Squeeze Me improving a bit, then Lambrini Princess, Big Bad Brad still clearly being weighted with. Hondalia has struggled a bit, that's why she's at the back, whereas Crazy Chester, who's just gone ahead of that one, is there because that's where Tom Greener wants him. They've all got over the first 8 fences safely enough and begin this long run downhill, but still going very steadily. So it is Odds On Dan with Sam Davis Thomas, who led from about the second fence, who comes down the hill in front. And then What a Cliche's gone up on the outside of River Rat with Spring Ramble in between them. They're 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Big Bahoochie is in 5. Squeeze Me improved to go 6th. Lambrini Princess in 7th. As they make the turn, Rules of Engagement has dropped back a place or 2. He probably comes around that bend in 8th place. And they all close up with Big Bad Brad creeping a bit closer. Still the back marker is Crazy Chester. So up they come to go to what will be the last after another circuit. This time it's fence 10 in this Richard Winterton Auctioneers Open Maiden Race. And Odds On Dan over in front of Spring Ramble, and River Rat is running a big race. Crazy Chester, the 4-year-old, just being chased along a bit by Tom Greenall. So they pass the judge, circuit to go on towards the ditch. Odds On Dan and Spring Ramble from River Rat in 3rd place. What a Cliche is in 4th, Big Bahoochie 5, Squeeze Me 6, Lambrini Princess 7, Big Bad Brad in 8th place. And they go on over, next is Gonna Get You 7 because Lambrini Princess was 9th but passed Big Bad Brad in the end. Then Rules of Engagement in 10th place, Crazy Chester is 11th. Last of the 12 is Hondalia. And it's fence 12 they come up to now. Coming on to jump this one, and over it was Odds On Dan, who's jumped really well and continues to do so. So it's Odds On Dan reaching the top part of the course from River Rat, going really well for Johnny Bailey in 2nd, and then in 3rd place now, having to be pushed along Spring Ramble, but Squeeze Me has improved notably in 4th place, and so too now is Big Bad Brad, although he's got a bit to find on the front 4. Over the next, Odds On Dan, River Rat. And then after that one came Spring Ramble, followed by Squeeze Me. They're getting away a bit from Big Bad Brad. Crazy Chester, though, starts to cut through them. Over the next, all 4 jump that one okay. One is pulled up at the back, gonna get you. Over 4 out. The leader then was Odds On Down from River Rat, and then Squeeze Me. Gone well up into third, didn't jump at all to start with, but Robert Jarrett having a pretty good day here on these Gary Hamner train runners. And over the next, it was Odds On Down still in front from Spring Ramble, River Rat, but Squeeze Me goes second. Crazy Chester is in 5, Big Bad Brad, slightly flattered only to deceive, is back in 6. So they're making the downhill run then. 4 in with a chance, it would seem, but long way to go, although only 2 fences left to jump. And it is Odds On Down, but being very strongly challenged then by Squeeze Me. Spring Ramble is second. In fact, you could make it 5 in with a chance because Crazy Chester has closed right up. So they make the home turn then with 2 fences left to jump. Odds On Down and Sam Davis Thomas, but being firmly tackled by Squeeze Me and Rob Jarrett. As they come to fence number 17, Squeeze Me in front from Odds On Down, but Crazy Chester went beautifully up over that and has come looming up on the inside. So racing down towards the final fence, Squeeze Me is living up to her name because Crazy Chester challenges, and these are clear from River Rat in third. At the last, it was Crazy Chester who looks to have come to take and Squeeze Me, but is having to be pushed out, but responds to Thomas Greenall. Squeeze Me tries to battle back well, but racing up towards the line, it's going to be Crazy Chester in Tom Bannister's colours, chained by David Easterby, much to Tom Greenall's delight, who wins. Squeeze Me is home in second, and then we had River Rat third, finishing just in front of Spring Ramble, followed by Big Bahucci, then Big Bad Brad. Rules of Engagement also coming home, a faller at the last.